On this week's episode, we discuss the upcoming regional season and the upcoming ban list, whenever the hell we get it. And then, Konami's going to combine AI and Yu-Gi-Oh! What could possibly be the result of computers playing card games? This is the Cowboy4Game podcast. I'm Bragg. I'm joined today by Jake.
Yo.
Logan. Andrew.
Yes.
And special guest, Loklin. That... Look,
and we're off and racing.
Yeah. I prefer you not to call me that on a public stream.
That's only for off.
Yeah. How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Start with you, Andrew.
Good. It was good.
Concise. Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
Look, wasn't great, wasn't the worst, it was good.
No, it was alright. Wait. So, yeah, this weekend we only had, was just like regular locals, wasn't it? The store champ was week before, yeah?
Yeah, we can even go into your store championship performance. I don't believe we talked about it. If not, fuck it, let's talk about it again. Were you happy with your store championship performance?
Yeah, mate, topped it, so, yeah.
Made top 32.
Yeah.
Yeah, top 32.
Top 4, best dinosaur deck in Wollongong. Let's go.
That's true. There's definitely some people playing it. So
Definitely one from
That's
2.
true.
yeah, one from two.
The better of the two.
Wait, but didn't he beat your dino deck?
Oh, wait, no, Harley was playing it as well, yeah.
How did he beat you?
Oh, I thought we were
but
talking
was
about
still
Dino
on- Harley was playing for the day, actually. He did beat me, but he was my only loss for the day, actually. But I topped and he didn't, so there we go. Consistency.
But if we want to talk about who has the best dino deck, your two dino decks faced each other. His came out better. So
I don't know. Last I checked, we most of the tournament standings we usually went off of how people went rank-wise, if I recall.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, I know you're trying to defend your dinos, but the fact still remains that one dino beat the other dino. So
that's true. In a face-off, yes, that's true. But I'll still take my 3-1 versus the 1-3 for the day. So
Oh, is that how he did for the day?
I think I already got 2-2. Maybe you went 2-2.
You went 2-2.
No, 2-2.
Oh, look
3-1
at the fucking little the archive back down there with the tournament results.
I can go.
Nah, it was good.
How about you, Logie? How was your week?
My week's been good, man.
How did you do in the store championships?
Yeah, look. Well, I didn't play it now, so I can't give you an answer.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. At the Wollongong one, where you came 10th out of 11th, how did you do when you came?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, what
Call him out.
I played 60 card with some real spice, like free Shine Ball, free Venus. I went for the true meme, and it didn't go too well.
Really?
What do you want me to say, Jake? Alright, store ban. Fucking
Here we go. Shill pulling rank once again. Bloody snake rat.
I saw you talk more shit about the store on this podcast than anyone, so you should ban yourself, mate.
yeah, and that's how I got the job. I just need a dick. God forbid I don't change. But I've got Ultigas now, and I'm going to play those for a while, and hopefully top Newcastle with it. So. But
Yeah,
that's unlikely, let's be honest.
We'll get into that in a second. Jake, how was your week in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, good. In the store championship for Wollongong, I came second. Lost the mirror match to Chad in the end, so, you know.
So, did he take out the LDS as well?
He did, yeah. He did.
Fucking
Yeah.
A.
He won it. Dude, and on the store championship, he just on a side point, he went 6-0. Like, so we did 4 rounds of Swiss and then 2 in the top cut. He didn't lose a match all day.
He
Clean
lost one
sweep.
game, and then he was like, I don't give a shit, I wouldn't do that.
It's gonna be his fucking year, isn't it? He's
Yeah, dude, Chad's on a roll, man.
Not that it fucking matters, but I was the one he lost that one game to, so I'll claim that.
Listen, Chad's great and all, but I just wish he'd stop fucking my girl.
That was.
I miss her. and I suck
I
so
did.
I'm sure you made that joke on the LDS one, but it had to be said.
I did.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes.
And then, like, a meaningless result, and came second at the narrow one, but there was literally 6 people that could compete, and 4 people, including myself, that did. So, like, it was a next to nothing event. Like, I got second, but it actually didn't matter because I couldn't actually be a now representative because I'd already become a Wollongong one. So I was literally there for numbers.
Wow.
If you're the representative of my store, I'm in.
I was.
What's that?
What?
Not my champion.
Not my champion.
Yeah, so Lewis is the only one from our group that's at the Narrow champion, right?
Yeah, so it was him, Kobe's youngest son, the Pendulum Sam, and the non-Pendulum Sam.
Jeez, maybe I should have done that LGS, but I didn't, and I gave all my cards. I gave my deck to Harry, and then he top forward as well. So
Cool.
that's my week in Yu-Gi-Oh. Did you do anything this week, Lachlan?
I
That's
can't
what I
remember
did.
if I said on
Yeah,
the
you
last-
bought a Diablo's cord.
I did buy a Diabolo's cord.
Yeah. Look, there's a missing episode where we don't remember what we talked about.
Yeah, I bought a Diabolo's core. Like 3 of everything except only one of the big fella because I don't like.
Oh my
I think you gotta.
But yeah, I guess
That's fair. The big guy's like neither here nor there.
Lilith
He's
is
good
fucking
once
sick
you get
though.
him off, but like, he's good. But
You okay there? You just took a second. You go, oh, he's good.
More news than 6.
I don't know.
And I
maybe-
heard a woman's voice in the back.
Yeah, just-
No, I just got rickrolled, guys.
Maybe
You got
audio.
I just got rickrolled. I was on Dueling Book looking for like some stuff in the chat, and someone put up a 6-scan link, and I didn't realize it was a YouTube video, so I clicked on it, and it came up with "Never Gonna Give You Up."
in
An actual Rickroll in 2018.
Anyway,
Wow.
back to 2018. Yes. So, yeah, I bought it. It's like $10, like for the whole fucking core. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
There's like 3 of everything and like one of the big fellas.
That's all right. I
That's
wonder
actually,
how they're making their profit. I guess they're just selling a few of those little weird singles for like $2 or $3.
Yeah. Honestly, I got no clue because like
Where'd you buy it from? Just quickly.
the Bowden store. I can't remember the name.
Oh, YGO singles. Okay.
Yeah, that.
Well, you
the
did
Bowden store.
the Bowden store. Welcome to the Bowden store. I'm your
When he
host.
eventually branches out.
He goes rogue and just does that. I've actually
The
been
Bowden store.
I've been meaning to buy I was about to buy the Valkyrie stuff off there, but it hasn't gone down to a price that I want to spend it at yet.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I've looked at this Valkyrie stuff.
You can.
Why the fuck does everyone think?
It's because it skips your opponent's turn. Like that's the only reason why.
I just don't.
Oh, it's not good. It's just cute.
Okay, so it's not actually good.
No.
Oh God,
No.
not a chance.
No, the fucking the cards look sick, and you get 2 battle phases, and you get to skip a turn, which is a cool mechanic.
Card looks
So
sick.
cool, in fact, that they can't program it into YGO Pro.
Yeah, so I can't play it. I can't just
You have to
Like-
have like a gentleman's agreement with the other player. Oh, do you mind if I skip your turn?
Oh, I couldn't even find fucking mischief in my in
It's not on
the.
there.
Oh no, that's right. Yeah, no, they put it in before they had it fully programmed, and then they had to take it out because it wouldn't work.
Yeah, I was like,
Why
oh,
do you even want to play that when Emma Factor Pain, the Imagination Drake Overlord, already exists?
That doesn't skip a turn, does it?
It skips main phase 1.
yeah, but these are hot
Oh,
bitches.
that's right. Yeah. But doesn't it have to die first?
No?
Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story, Gek.
My bad.
And so for the
So, I actually have done other stuff in Yu-Gi-Oh! As well.
okay.
What?
I re-downloaded Duel Link,
Oh, we're going down this rabbit hole, are we?
and I'm building mermaids.
Mermaids.
Mermails.
I'm not
Mermaids.
In real life
Team
or on the? Wait, are you building
That's
mermaids in
kinda
real life
good.
or?
No, I'm not building mermaids in real life, just in
Duel Links.
Duel Links.
Oh, in Duel Links. Okay, I was gonna say it's not much building in a YGO Pro, but it makes way more sense on Duel Links. Okay, this is fine. This is fair.
Yeah, I downloaded one.
Are you going to
So I
spend
built
any
mermaid.
monies?
I would if it was cheaper.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's a bit expensive for what it is.
I still wish we saw them do the opposite thing. Hopefully, when they do the fucking speed dual packs later, they have the redeem tokens. Just so like there's a way to get cards in the game and for cheap, or you have a physical thing of it. Like I wouldn't pay that much for. It's more expensive than Hearthstone, yeah.
Also, in other big news,
There's more. Jesus Christ.
Macca's Monopoly is back.
Ah, I was wondering why those tokens turned up on the shelf at work.
And I'm fucking pumped. I already got 5 fucking...
Trade? You gonna go on the Facebook groups and try and do some trades for?
Nah, I just don't... I don't want to talk to those fucking, like, single mums whose life revolves around Rexies.
Oh, I thought you would fiend the Coles Mini stuff.
I don't like...
Anyway,
We've
moving
got on
on.
the black market trading fucking
Anyway.
mini Tim Tams.
Yeah, so...
Wait, do you need mini Tim Tams? I have mini Tim Tams. You want to trade? Value? Want to buy?
Stop. Make it stop.
And moving on. So, the tins came out last week. Did we all line up to the stores and buy our tins? We already talked about the promos last week, but the mega packs.
Line up, no. Tin, yes.
We sold a lot of tins.
Did any of you guys buy any?
No.
Yeah, I bought 3. Yeah, I bought 3.
3!
I bought 2 from Game Cave and 1 from Wollongong because I was bored.
That's the way to do it. What were your pulls from... What was your secret pulls?
So in the one that from Wollongong, I got Firewall, Inspector Border, and Electromite.
That's inspectable, okay?
Inspector Border and Electromite are pretty good.
Yeah.
And I got Candina and Knowledge, I think, from that same one. So the Ultras are pretty good as well.
Ooh.
And then I think the only secrets I remember from my Naura tins were Diagram and Saryuja.
Yeah.
Saryuja's pretty good.
Saryuja's good.
And did you buy any, Logan?
Yeah, I bought one like today actually. I bought one on release.
Did you pull the evenly matched?
Nah, I pulled an Electromite, a Diagram, and then
Ugh.
2 quick launch, which made me want to kill myself. But okay. They're going to be good one day. They're going to be good. I'm going to hold them. And then when they spike to $150 each, I'll be up.
Yeah, I see that happening with Mega Pack prints, sure.
Alright, so you're right.
Yeah. I'll
When
keep
they
those mega print.
5 each, and I'm still making... You'll be sorry. You'll be sorry you dissed me.
True. Maybe.
Doubtful.
Big.
You'll be sorry you bullied me.
If true. Anyway,
Fuck, Logan's gonna shoot up GG.
if it hasn't happened by
You
now,
guys
it
are
shouldn't have
versus
happened.
Logan, and he does the AB combo or whatever, and he reaches into his bag real slow. What do you do?
So I mean that's all the tin shit. I hope everyone
Yeah,
else.
well covered. Moving on.
Yeah. I was going to talk about what was in the Mega Pack, but fuck that. Moving on. Soul Fusion sneak peek card got revealed. It's going to be Token Collector.
Oof.
Hey, it's gonna be doing nothing.
What?
You say that.
It will
You
not
say
see play.
Now,
I agree with Logan for once. I think Token Collector's never even gonna see play.
well, it all depends if they hit
People
Scapegoat
see
or not.
play in the
No,
side.
not even. Scapegoat's fucking irrelevant. If they hit, bloody
Imagine
what's
calling
it called?
Scapegoat around. I disagree. I'm back on anyone but this side.
If they hit Hornet Bit, or if Skystriker stops being a deck, so which is more likely Hornet Bit being hit, which is very likely,
Mhm.
then this.
Well,
this
I
card
feel
is-
like they go hand in hand. But
What
anyway.
are you talking about?
Hand on Hornet?
they will hit Hornet because they
We'll get to the predictions in a second. But
Yeah, he's up, mate.
fuck. Sorry, I'm just emotionally attached.
otherwise,
Why?
I
Fucking off the guys.
the biggest impact I see for this card is the fact that since they're printing it as a sneak peek card, they won't hit Scapegoat as a way to sell this card. Going, why hit Scapegoat when we're printing Token Collector?
I reckon it'd
why,
be an okay
why
side
hit hand
up
taps
against.
if we give you a call of the grave?
Be an okay side to against but a trickstar for sure.
Yeah.
I
Ish.
reckon. Yeah, like
sort of.
you can drop
If
you
they-
can drop it on drones, and you can also drop it on
Make a phantom beast.
Scapegoat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you sold off that Draco sack. You knew it was you knew
Yeah.
token collector's coming. I'm gonna load off these Draco sacks.
Change the number.
And
No. Yeah, I reckon it's good.
and
Oh,
the
I
date
guess.
of the sneak peek is going to be October 13th and 14th. Oh, I might be back in Wollongong for that, so that might be interesting.
Where are you now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in Melbourne most weekends in October.
Getting ready to move.
Wrestling, shooting packs, all that stuff. You shut up there, Logan. And moving on, just but one more thing before the ban list talk, before this all disintegrates into bullshit.
Firewall.
An article came up in Kotaku, a fine publication. This is not endorsed, by the way. That Konami created artificial intelligence to identify Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
But what does Pod agree to?
The AI is still trying to process this.
That's the only reason it hasn't progressed to card effects, because it's stuck on Pod agreed.
They can create this fucking virgin ass robot, but they can't make a good ban list. Like,
They have made a good ban list, just not for you. For the gen-
For you.
ban all cards that don't start with dinos.
So you want to see? This is the problem there. You want a tier 0 one deck form, right?
No.
No, he wants Dynamis to be the deck.
I want a no tier 1 deck. Fucking list. Just make everything tier 2.
But then everything.
But then every tier 2 deck becomes tier 1.
No. Tier 1's over fucking a certain amount of win rate.
So you're saying
Yes.
that once a certain deck becomes like even slightly good, because let's be honest, tier 2 isn't good. Once the deck becomes even slightly good, you cannot play it. So it
Correct.
basically promotes bad card design, but in the opposite way than what they've been doing, where things aren't
Yes.
ludicrously
They've been making
broken.
bad good
They're
cards
just
instead
stupid.
of making
It'd
bad
be like-
bad cards that are good.
Yeah, so what, you want a discard 2, draw 3? No.
No.
Sorry, discard 3, draw 2.
No. I want discard 1 fucking fucking melodious monster, draw 3. like
So a
we
plus,
move on to-
so a generic plus card for archetypes to give them a boost. Interesting enough.
I don't
but-
know what I want.
Back to the article. So it has learned up to 9,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards so far, and so this is probably the first step towards them. What would you say? Dual discs. That's the word.
I thought they already made all this.
Just fucking kick him. Get rid of him.
So is this the first step of even just like just a mat or something? Oh, there was actually a game that I played a few months ago where these cards have ID chips in them. I might mention on the podcast before, but like there's like 6 zones, and you can place a card in it, and it'll play a track of that audio, and then the whole thing is you try and make the song that you're trying to get. And so, but in the process, your opponents are playing different cards, and so you would have the drum beat of, let's say, a Katy Perry song over the vocals of, like, fucking that zombie song by that's Cranberries. Cranberries? Yeah. So,
That sounds fucking ridiculous.
yeah. So, but for the most part, like, if you play the card on that zone, it knows what card you just played, and then also there's a way you can like clear out other people's tracks and go, oh no, if you play on this, it completely clears like another track or whatever. So there's interactions and stuff. So this coupled with like this, like we're getting close, and then all we need is holograms and a blimp.
And motorcycles.
No, I don't like motorcycles.
Nah, fucking card games on a blimp, man. How fucking be so legit. Except you wouldn't be playing for the fate of the world.
Yeah, and then I
Nice.
want my stepbrother to trap me in a video game.
It wouldn't be too bad. Depends on what video game.
Mm.
Yeah, if they're smashed in like Pokemon, it's pretty cool.
Wait, But my Pokemon is played in the real world, Logan.
Where you're somehow as tall as every building.
Yeah.
This is true. And
Surely that's like not the correct Pokemon game to get trapped.
yeah, that would be terrible. Real Pokemon? Nah.
Surely like red, blue, and yellow is like the correct one because the villains aren't trying to destroy the world. They just want money, and you don't have to do anything if you don't want to.
Yeah, you can just...
Listen, I agree with that 100%, and the villains are fucking these big corporations. Fuck you, Jeff Bezos.
Oh,
fuck you, Silphcorp!
Fucking Bill Shorten has arrived.
The Koch brothers, I'm fucking coming.
He's going from Morrison to Norton.
Do you mean Coke?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, anyway, moving on. Ban list, speculation, / talk, / anything. We are...
Ban Firewall!
Yeah.
Oh, anything you reckon? I got one word for that.
Hmm?
Johnny.
Oh, goddamn. Yeah, ban
That's
that
more
shit.
than one word.
Oh, I thought Andrew was gone. He just laughed.
No,
I'm
he's just
listening.
sitting there wondering why the fuck he's involved in this again.
No, I'm listening and I'm reading stuff and I'm enjoying it.
True. This is true. But first off, before we talk about any cards, is this ban list too late?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why can't they nail it? Why can't they fucking figure this out?
Because they're too worried about selling product than they are about fucking fixing the fucking gameplay.
Yeah. I guess...
This is such a mute point now. Like, this idea of, like, why aren't they doing it? It's so obvious at this point. Like, there's no masking. Like, there's a reason stuff just stays.
But they seem to...
It's awesome.
But they seem to be risking, like, just, the game itself, right? Like, surely they're turning off people every time they do this.
Yeah, but
Well, it was a given. Like, with... do they, though? Because, I suppose there's
100%.
arguments for and against.
Yes. Otherwise. What cards...
I thought there was
Weird
way more
stuff.
at that point, but then he's just like, 100%. That is all.
This is it. Finality.
I'll give you... I'll give you... There's arguments for and against. Logan's not injecting.
Look, if you want me to interject, here we go.
Yeah.
So, like...
No,
if
stop.
Yeah, you said enough.
Yeah. Can I continue?
Let's try.
I don't want to.
No. I can't help myself. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Otherwise. So, besides Firewall and... So, you were saying Hornibit, you think that's going to go, Logan? To 1 or 0?
Do I think it's gonna go? That's debatable. I think it should go to 0.
It's not what you were saying 2 minutes ago, you bitch.
I think it should
Yeah,
go to 0.
I think it should go to 0, but it will go to 1. I think.
Yeah, they'll
If it goes
start
to
at 1.
I think that's fine as well. Because it still won't get played in splashes.
Yeah, no, it won't be
I'm
splashed as much.
I'm concerned that it might still though. Like I feel like it would be almost similar to Kieran and Bunbuku, right? It was once a 3-3 ratio. They were
Well,
like,
Bunbuku-
okay, that one
Bunbuku
card's
wasn't
still so
dead.
fucked.
Once you
It was
search
pretty
for it.
fucking dead.
You could still search another Bunbuku and get a Pendulum plus monster.
Oh, because where does that fucking get you? Like,
No, that's the thing though. Like it still has some sort of usability. Whilst the engage,
I guess so.
The engages are completely.
Yeah.
It depends on like how much you splash it. Like I'm not just running bloody drones in my deck. I'm running other bits as well, so that I have other bits. Because if you've got a searcher that can be potentially used 17 times a turn, then why would you not run extra cards?
Yeah. Yeah, like it just seems silly to be able to go into their proper link monster without dedicating any kind of monster, let alone Ray, into it.
And so
It seems silly.
they won't wait till the next link monster, like the Earth link monster that should be coming eventually isn't even on the horizon yet. So it probably isn't early enough.
That's the other thing, I guess, is like they do still have Sky Striker product to sell, so they probably won't go too hard on it.
But are we definitely getting more Sky Striker support?
We should get one more.
Yeah, there's still a spell coming.
Yeah.
The one that clears the extra deck zones. That's coming out in the next set, I'm pretty sure.
I think it's fine though. Like we've discussed it before that pure will be fine because pure runs 3 Ray anyway. Like and engages
Yeah,
aren't dead after you search drones. Like
That's true.
pure's fine. So I don't think the defense of more Sky Strike stuff coming out could ever justify keeping drones around.
Yeah, but this is on playing the devil's advocate as Konami. Like they would use that as a justification.
Yeah, I guess so.
Does Scapegoat get hit?
Potentially.
Maybe.
Mm,
No,
Oh.
no, I don't think it will. I don't think it really needs to.
it is not good enough to get hit.
I argue differently due to the adding of Link Reaver. Gives it a lot more utility.
Yeah,
I
true.
say it's a turn card. You have to wait a turn. All right.
Yeah.
In any other format, Scapegoat is correct. In the current format, it is a good card because Sky Tracker can't OTK. In next format, though, if Sky Tracker is nothing, a lot of OTK, I reckon we'll come back in.
Yeah, but they're not keeping it like it's not purely for them. It's for every deck. Any deck that can resolve a Scapegoat can pretty much win from there, right?
But I don't think it will. I don't think any deck that can resolve a Scapegoat probably deserves to win the game, in my opinion.
I disagree with that.
Because there's so much ways to out the Scapegoat at this point. And besides Trickstar and Sky Striker, most decks can sit on a turn and pass, and get a Scapegoat to resolve at the end of the turn. I don't think it has to go if they hit the right card, Sky Striker and Trickstar. If they don't hit the right cards, then yes, you'll fuck. But if they hit the right cards in Sky Striker and Trickstar, then Scapegoat can remain around, if only as a one-off.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like it's the last thing that would happen, but I wouldn't mind an errata on Scapegoat saying that it has to be done in like a main phase or something. Like it'd just be nice to like. It's just I'll admit, like it feels a bit overpowered when they're like and end phase Scapegoat. Like that's kind of like okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm fine.
What would you hit?
They just go main phase 2 Scapegoat, end of main phase 2 Scapegoat.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But if you do something at the end of a main phase as they attempt to end it, you get the chance to go back into it and
that's
potentially.
fine. But then they still don't play to attack over it.
Yeah, but like you've got other
end of the main phase 2, they've already done their extension of plays, so they probably can't go into a Phoenix or like pop all 4 of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, potentially, but you could be. You never know. People could be holding onto a Raigeki or something like that. That they don't feel like they need to use.
Collector.
Oh fuck, token collector.
Well, that's true. No, legit though. Like if Scapegoat is still or is seen to be the main thing swinging games, then surely Token Collector will see play.
If Haunted Drones is at 3 and Scapegoat is still at 3 at the end of the next ban list, Token Collector will see play in the sideboards for Trickstar Skytrack.
Yeah, I think so.
Be cool. Otherwise,
like it's arguably very viable just on the sheer fact of like even if you don't use it on Scapegoat, you do it to drone, right? If they don't get the drone back, then it's like if the drone never makes the Kagari, then you're good, right?
Yesterday, where he went to make Kagari off the token, I got rid of the token and he couldn't do anything.
Yeah, 100%. So
until he top decks in-game like a fucking.
Yeah, deal with it, bitch.
otherwise, how do we hit Goki?
Doesn't need to be said at this point.
Yeah, what avenue would go for it?
Firewall.
So
just full firewall?
We all agree firewall, but I think the question is it enough to just hit firewall?
Firewall, Phoenix Blade, and then maybe Goblin to 1.
Yeah, Goblin could go to 1.
Yeah.
You don't need one, right?
Because I feel like Cerberus can be used the same way that the first Goblin gets used. So
yeah,
I don't think that's the best.
I think Firewall and Phoenix Blade, if you hit those 2, then the deck really crumbles.
Yeah, I think. What I love about that idea of hitting those 2 is that the deck will still be somewhat playable, just not top tier, and not as fucked.
Yeah, but will they hit firewall though?
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
I would honestly, I think even if they just hit firewall, you'd still be okay. Like the deck would be significantly slower. Significantly.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I think it would scrape to be a tier 2 deck if firewall goes.
What if they got rid of Phoenix Blade and Goblin to 0? and kept Firewall.
But Firewall basically does the thing anyway. Like,
Yeah, but
When you
that normal summon
Yeah,
from Goblin makes a big difference. That's what summons the ability, which summons back other stuff. It's a pretty big part. But I don't see Goblin getting touched. Flames of Destruction versus something from
for the very
Code of the
first
Duelist,
thing
whatever.
that- yeah.
So banning
But Goblin is only an Ultra from Flames of... Well, Firewall.
True.
but banning the main card, the protagonist's
Okay.
card.
I'm glad you brought this up because this is fucking bullshit. People keep saying that they won't ban it because it's a fucking anime character's card and they've never banned an anime character's card. It's because up until now they've been fucking basic as shit vanillas. Like, who's gonna ban a Dark Magician? Fucking no one.
They still have
in this format, but in an alternate world, Eternal Soul became OP. They had to
Jesus Christ.
You shut your poor mouth.
I do think it's an argument worth entertaining though. It's the cybers, like that cyber stuff, it all hallmarks on that, right?
It's
No, it doesn't at all.
No, as
a lot
in their push, like their marketing thing, like it's always in that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you go like decode, like whatever code, and then like Firewall is soon to follow. The trump card, the finisher. It's even though in the anime it's more seen as the blackluster soldier, like he doesn't use it
just
all.
summons it on occasion. Yeah.
Yeah, he uses like there's always just trying to sell different code talkers. He's more like fucking Jaden, but Jaden ended up with the Neo shit, so it's hard to say. I've been watching it a little bit more, trying to catch up.
Remember when we used to do like reviews of the episodes on this podcast?
Yeah, well, we only did 3 of them.
Yeah, and then for like 5 weeks after, like we haven't watched it. We'll get up to it next week.
Yep, we did. It's because they didn't put it on our Crunchyroll in Australia. That's right. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it.
Is there any other decks they need to rein in?
So
at
just
all?
to jump back in real quick, fuck Crunchyroll. Fucking can't
Purely
even
not getting involved in
finance their
any
own damn
Konami
anime.
or Yu-Gi-Oh talk. Just wants to purely come in when it has something not to do with that.
What do you want? Do you want my opinions on the ban list? Like, it's a bit irrelevant.
Yeah. So does Invoked, Jake? Does Invoked need to get reined in at all?
No, it is perfect in every way. No, but realistically, it hasn't done anything yet. Like,
Yeah.
it'd be like
Let's keep it that way.
Fuck off. The only deck that they've like preemptively hit in the most recent time is Pendulum, because Pendulum because they always hate Pendulum basically, and they wanted to make it way less broken before it came out. But other than that, like, there's not a lot of non-FTK related preemptive hits, so I don't think it's going to happen for the Invoked, just due to the fact that I haven't done anything yet.
True.
But the aspect, like, if we do nuke Goeki and the cute little Sky Striker thing, Invoked is in a huge position.
Oh, well, it's always going to happen as soon as one deck becomes weaker, another's going to become stronger. That's the whole purpose of the thing.
What else is on the cards, really? Altergeists.
Oddsgeist, Trickstar. You've got Thunder.
Oh,
Dragons
do we hit a Trickster thing finally?
Yes, get rid of fucking Reincarnation.
Reincarnation, yep.
Yeah, Reincarnation in 1 has to happen. They
Yeah,
still
zero.
see
Yeah, that's the thing.
they see it enough. It does what it's meant to do, right?
Yeah. Well, the problem, I don't know. I still don't like that because the Droll Reincarnate, like, whenever you're versing it, it's just like if they search it, they could have Droll, and it's like you're afraid to search, like, full stop. Because
Yeah,
like as soon as you do that, you walk into it. I feel like that's like still kind of oppressive, so I don't know. I don't like that. I honestly just wish they'd fucking change the ruling and just be like, oh, we ruled it incorrectly. The ruling is that Reincarnation fizzles under Droll. Like, help.
Yeah, you should. It should be.
Oh,
you
yeah,
should be able
good
to
point.
activate it.
Yeah.
That should have how, like, in my opinion, I know that's not how it works with problem-solving context or whatever, but like that's just how they should have ruled it, in my opinion. Like you should have just said, okay,
Yeah,
you can't draw, therefore you don't get rid of the cards. Like that should be how it is.
Yeah, they could just change the wording on that, give it a sweeter rider. They rider everything else.
Yeah, because the effect still like burns for a shitload. Like, it works. It still gets rid of key cards that you've searched for.
Yeah.
It can still potentially burn you for game if you've got enough Licorices on board and the light stage and stuff. Like,
How
far from
dare
useless.
How dare you imply it? Like, it gets used for what it was intended. Get out! Get out!
Fucking
Get out
all
of here.
the fucking weaves are just rolling around now. That's not what we use it.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Prime.
There surely is a trickster player out there that does not play Joel and Locke.
Yeah.
So
Fuck yeah,
on that topic though, would Altergeist get? Does Altergeist get touched?
Do they? They could hit like a Gozen or a like one of the continuous. Rivalry.
Should Gozen and Rival be at 1? Should they be at 1? Because like I feel like there's so many floodgates that are similar that are at 1 or bad.
I feel like all floodgates should be at 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a cool
Yeah.
carrot in the fucking cool. That's cool.
Yeah, good. You said it like a fucking 2-year-old, then no one heard you, so I said it again.
Wait,
Oh, that's cool.
Papa?
No, Papa.
Logan's our child that shouldn't be eating sugar.
No lying, Logan.
I did have a wagon wheel a couple of hours ago.
But that's a lie, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
Yeah, as long as you're taking it to bed, then we're fine.
Wink. Oh, God.
Make it stop.
The name of this
We'll
podcast
talk about market
is-
stuff. Actually, in the face of the ban list, we were talking a bit before about market shit. With a construct you guys said that was going up, right?
Yeah, but that always happens when the fucking ban list is imminent. Everyone gets on their fucking train of bring back construct. Never happens.
It should, though.
It should, but it won't.
Oh, wow. People are buying Reshift, apparently.
Buying what?
The Dark Being.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that thing confuses me. Reshift the Dark Being, it's a fiend, but it's light type. It's not the Dark Being, then. It is very much the light being.
I mean, it's true, I guess. It's not like... I wonder. It must... I mean, it looks kind of cool.
I think around this time of year, a lot of ultis tend to show up on that list. Just people buying old ulti shit.
Like
it
the
doesn't
Horus the Black Flame Dragon, level 4.
Yeah. Just heaps of random shit.
Oh,
because-
Horus was so good.
Hey, don't tell me how good Horus is. I'm still using his synchro predecessor.
Oh, Scrap Mind Reader's gone back down. Oh, I guess it's because that scrap card, the supposed scrap link monster was fake.
What a shame. Scraps and Lucifer dragged out of the game again. The game.
Oh yeah.
Out of the game again,
Yeah.
he says.
Let's finish with the Yugioh. Every week I comb through Yahoo to find a Yu-Gi-Oh related question.
Oh, you come from Yugi, eh?
Oh, every time I mess up that line, you fucking give me shit. It's Kane asks. That's gotta be Kane asks. If Justin Bieber was a Yu-Gi-Oh card, what would be his effect?
Oh, God.
Tap 2 in the green.
Keep him on
and sacrifice
fucking
the
mouth.
artifact.
Justin Bieber's card.
Yeah, what would be his
Okay.
effect?
When you normal summon this card, you may accidentally buy a monkey and then have to give it to a zoo.
What? Did that happen?
Yeah, he bought a monkey, yeah.
You know this much about Justin
you
Bieber?
have a disturbing amount of knowledge on Justin Bieber.
I watched the comedy roast with Justin to bring him up.
Oh.
I also know that he drove Ariana Grande, which
Wait, well, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what.
right.
No, wait, I thought that was the priest.
no, this is before the priest. The priest was-
Just everyone's doing it apparently.
Look, I mean, I ain't saying I'd do it. I'm just saying.
Everyone
Oh shit, here we go.
Ariana Grande.
Back to the Millennium Rod shit, are we?
Oh god, no.
I'm about to make that joke.
Listen,
In another
listen,
world
listen,
where the magician's rod is real. I
Ariana
hang
Grande can get my
out with
money.
Ariana Grande once or twice.
I mean, He's not dating that Selena Gomez anymore. I hooked up with some French model or something. Yeah.
He's engaged to a French model. Or
Yeah, they're getting married.
Oh. How about that?
Yeah, that's right.
To
Leaves
the
leaves
fact is K1000.
And listen, I'm
ex-Selena
sure
Gomez-
that gold digger. Oh, sorry, I meant like actual woman is definitely not in it for his money. Well, I mean, we all saw his penis. It's pretty big.
I haven't seen his penis. What the fuck?
Dude, he's fucking. Ooh.
He's holding his own, is he?
Fucking, he's holding more than his own. He's holding a bit of yours.
Is he holding more? Is he packing more heat than our boy Bob?
So that's what his attack is, huh? The biggest of attacks. So I mean, we didn't really settle on his effects, so let's finish it up. Thanks very much, guys, for joining me on this.
Just to have lots of money and have a penis. There we go.
Alrighty, no worries, mate. Have a good one.
Oh yeah, tune in my YouTube videos.
Ah.